Alright guys, welcome to my channel. Today it's a bit rainy outside, so you're not going to be able to see my face today because, but the good thing is you're going to be seeing some Call of Duty gameplay. But here's what I want to talk about today. Alright, body shaming is a bad thing in general, but it's the most double standard, one of the top worst double standards in the world. Because, for example, a woman gets body shamed. Everybody throws a fit about it. All right, that's understandable. A woman shouldn't need that, but to be able to undertake that. But the second a man gets sister and gets body shamed for about anything in his body, no one bats an eye. Okay, and it's just exactly the same thing when it comes to sexualizing. Okay, you can sit there and say, oh, like for example, because Billie Eilish or Eyelash or whatever the frick her name is, she's an artist. Okay, not saying not downing her or anything like that. She seems good. Seems I don't listen to her that much, but she needs to just do her music rather than having other efforts to get fans or more, even more and more fans, other than using her music to get fans. Um, because once you do that, it should be good. You don't need to meddle in affairs that, one, you probably have no business in, because one, she started off, wearing a bathing suit supposedly, and people were sexualizing her. Okay, fine, whatever. But there was a movie basically stated. I mean, I watched glimpses of it, sadly, but there was a movie based on sexualizing men, and nobody said a word. Women sexualize men every day, and there's not a word said about it. I'm not complaining, but I'm just saying, like, you can sit there and say not to sexualize women all day, but when you don't sexualize men, that's when you can actually have a right to say that and actually have something to say about it. But that's just my thing, because I don't like double standard on either side. Okay, like if a girl goes and gets with several guys, yeah, she's a bad person. So is a guy if he gets with a lot of girls. If he gets with, because, well, that's just bad in general. You need to, like, have standards. Two, have, a certain, like, selection. You're not going to sit there and have everything. Okay, just don't have everybody. That's just, you know wrong on so many levels. Um, but I'm going off on a tangent again. But back on, the whole thing. Then again, she said that she does this thing on to break off her tour to make sure body shaming isn't done. Okay, well, first off, the reason why she did that was mainly to get more fans, and two, it was a touchy subject. It's always been a touchy subject, so that's why she's getting, being able to get more fans using that petty tool. The reason I say petty tool is because it's basically a really, it's just jumping on the train of something that is always messed with when it comes to, that, it's hard to explain, like, the fact that, okay, it's like, it's like when, I guess it's political, like, oh, she wants to get on the SJW's train. There we go. Because, that's part of her market, I guess. But body shaming in general is a bad thing. Okay, it is. I'm a little chubby myself, but sometimes I've gotten body shamed for it. I mean, heck, there's other things I've gotten body shamed for, but I'm not going to mention it. Um, but it has to do with my chest. But it's uh, it's kind of weird to talk about. But I was hoping that, you know y'all would understand, but and hopefully I can hear y'all's thoughts about it, because there's been several studies and stuff like that. I'm not going to sit there and pop up studies like everybody else, but I'm just stating my perfect honest opinion, which it should be heard, because it's freaking bullcrap how how a woman can sit there and be sexualized or body shamed, and everybody throws a fuss about it, and then when a dude gets sexualized or body shamed, nothing is said about it, nothing at all. Like Magic Mike, it's a. I don't. I saw glimpses of the movie, sadly, but I didn't like it. Anyways, but it's basically male strippers, and well, for example, I mean, I don't like strippers in general, male or female. I mean, it's just mainly because, well, if you're gonna sit there and demean yourself and make yourself look so low to where, and just for money, just to be able to get that money to strip, and then you have no dignity, you have no class, you have no, you know nothing like that. And it's just, nobody should be a stripper at all. Nobody, man or female, because it's just no really place for it. I mean, if you want to go to the club, sure, I mean, half at it, but you're not gonna, don't just start stripping your clothes off. I mean, that's for the freaking bedroom. And it's all, and it's just freaking, I swear, people don't understand, like, it's just. And funny thing is, when I say double standards, people would say, when it comes on the woman's side, like if it's a double standard against the woman, oh, people will throw a fit too. But if it's a double standard against man, nope, nope, not gonna have it. Like, nobody's gonna say a word. Like, nobody's gonna raise anything to it, which is stupid. Like, I've watched several videos where, like, I mean, it's just crazy. I watched several videos where people, sit there and get lesser sentencing for the same crime. I mean, I'm not going to always bring this up, but I'm just saying. It's just. And by the way, I haven't even scripted anything I'm saying right now. I should have, but that's why it sounds so jumbled up. But I'm just talking to talk right now. And my main thing is, the reason why she wanted to do it was because that one thing that SJWs decided to do with the sexualizing thing. So she was like, "Oh, well, I got more fans that way. Maybe I should just get on more SJWs fan base, and promote not promote bad like promote something against body shaming. You know, I mean, in a good way, it's okay, I guess. But the fact that it's just towards women in general. That's my main thing. Body shaming is bad. Don't do it. Everybody is good the way they are. And before I get put this out of context, when I say body shaming, I'm talking about, oh my gosh, ugly or fat or just too skinny or too well rounded or whatever. When someone does that, yes, that's body shaming. But you have a right to your type. There's a difference. Like for me, for the most part, I'll accept girls for the personality first. Looks come later. But I will accept people who have types. And what I mean by types is, oh, I prefer this type of person over this type of person. Because that's not really body shaming. Because as long as you're not sitting there doing the aggressive thing, oh my gosh, they're ugly. Oh, no. Like, it's perfectly fine to have your type. Now, there is one thing where it might cross the line, because girls might be a little bit more aggressive about it. Like, for instance, how on dating sites or in general, men are required to be at least 6 feet tall. Well, not all men are like that. They're short. They can't help that they're short. Now, as long as you're like, okay, I can't, I don't want to date a guy that's this. Now, that's fine. But if you're like, oh my god, he's so short. Oh my god, like, oh my god, I don't want you midget. Like, oh my god, like, yeah, that's really bad. Now, if you're like, you're not my type. I'm sorry. That's fine because a guy can do that too. But you know, it's whatever. I mean, it's whatever when it comes to that type thing. I mean, you choose who you want to choose as long as you're not overly aggressive about it. You just can't be, oh my gosh, he's so ugly, or oh my gosh, she's so ugly, or whatever. Everybody is beautiful in their own way. That's all I got to say because, about that subject, anyways. But hey, how about y'all? I have a new buddy of mine. I met him on Discord. He's pretty cool. His name is JR, and he has a little YouTube channel too. So how about you check him out? Excuse me. Check him out, and links in the subscription. I mean, subscription. Whoops, I'm a dummy. The link is in the description, not subscription. Description. And so I'm running on a pretty low budget. But let me know when. I mean, I won't be accepting any donations anytime soon until I start streaming, and I won't start streaming until I get 100 subscribers. So how about you, fellow subscribers? You get me that 100 that I need. So all right. So let me know. All right. Y'all have a good day. Be nice to each other. Become a part of the pack. Like and subscribe. There you go.